Maori legends are full of tales about predatory beasts called taniwha. Now, these potentially very dangerous creatures are quite slippery customers, and sometimes they take the form of a giant eel. I'm starting my search for a giant longfin at a place called Mangawhitakau, near Waitomo, on New Zealand's North Island. Supposedly, there are eels that have lived in this cave for at least 30 years and have never seen daylight. More disconcertingly, the Maori name for this underworld means bad place to cross the river. Eels are at the heart of Maori culture. Legend has it that they all sprang from a single huge ancestor. The story goes that there was a drought up in heaven, and a giant eel was sent down to earth to try and find water for the gods. But while it was here, it tried to seduce the wife of Maui, who was the most powerful of the Maori gods. And enraged, Maui fought with the giant eel and hacked it in two. And the severed head gave rise to all the seawater eels, and the tail, so the story goes, gave rise to all the freshwater eels. Even with a flashlight and a headlamp, I'm straining to see more than a few feet. I've no idea what might be lurking here, but to tempt something out of the shadows, I decide to dip a piece of meat into the water. Straight away, an eel emerges. This one isn't huge, but it is surprisingly bold. Despite living in pitch black, it has absolutely no fear of the light, or of me. It's on a single-minded search for flesh. Yet this carnivorous instinct doesn't, on its own, make the longfin a killer. I want to find out if they can get big enough and aggressive enough to be seriously dangerous to people. Could they ever be, in the words of Cook, devourers of men? This is actually the biggest cob that I've seen so far, and that is without the final third, which is out. Okay, I've got the line. If it goes.